Hi, I'm Heyzeus, and this is Spare Change Trade-Ups. Yes, an old series resurrected from the dead, and we are going to look at 5 profitable trade-ups, all in the range of a couple of dollars, and then maybe one more trade-up at the end for fun, which you may have a hunch about already. Now, if you're new to trade-ups, well, there is a little FAQ in the description. I thought it might be better if I write it down for this video, a bit easier to follow and a bit more detailed, and also, this video is sponsored by SkinBay, the easy and secure place to sell your skins for real cash. So we are going to get straight into the first trade up. To do this one, you'll need 10 minimal wear Scar 20 jungle slipstreams from the Spectrum 2 case, and you can also mix in minimal wear cracked opals, hunters or oceanics too if you'd like, but the jungle slipstreams tend to be the best. Now, these 10 skins should cost you $1 all up, so about 10 cents each, and you need to make sure the average float of your skins is below 0.0972. Now, you are essentially going to lose 15 cents on the Ziggy, the exposure and the goo, and you're going to make 20 cents on the Tacticat and about $1 on the Phantom. So it's a very simple trade-up. It's heavily weighted towards the SG, but there's not much risk involved in it even when it does go wrong. So cheap trade-up, a good little place to start off with. Anyway, next up is a trade up using the Gamma 2 collection. Now, you're going to need 10 XM1014 slipstreams, 4 of them factory new, 6 of them minimal wear, and you can swap out these skins with ventilators and scumbriers if you like to, and it should cost $1.90 all up. The factory new skins are 25 cents, the minimal wear skins are 15 cents, and you need to keep the average float below 0.07. Now, in terms of what you can get, the bad stuff is the power core and the petroglyph. The deagle is more or less break even, not quite, but close, and you get your profit on the Glock and the SG. Particularly the SG, which, as we know, is currently taking over the game.
At least hug the wall. JKS, he's been very hard to stop, and this is the reason why. Oh my god, they line up for the quad!
Mind you, this one did not line up for me, so we'll move on to the next trade up. Trade up number 3 requires 10 minimal wear Tech 9 ice caps from the Gamma collection, and this is a highly interchangeable trade up. You can use the Carnivore, the Harvester, and the Ironclad too. The total cost is $1.50, so 15 cents a pop for one of these skins, and you need to keep the average float below 0.106. Now, as for what you can get, you've got a 60% chance of winning overall, so it's sort of a moderate risk, moderate return trade-up. What you really want is a Phobos or the Aristocrat. You don't want the Reboot or the Limelight, stay out of that, but all in all, it's a pretty simple and reliable trade-up. Easy to do, easy to make money from. Anyway, next trade-up is a clutch case trade-up. So we're using 10 field-tested Nova Wild 6s. These are completely interchangeable with Negev Lionfishes too, if you're interested. So you want to get these through buy orders. They should be 38 cents or $3.80 altogether, and you need to keep the average float below 0.23. So it's a nice and simple trade up. As far as what you can get goes, there is money in the Cortex and also in the Mortis. The Stymphalion, on the other hand, is a loss, although it's not a bad loss. Trust me to get it though. But overall, this trade up again is simple, it's cheap, and it's not that risky. Anyway, our final trade up is going to be a Nuke 2019 collection trade up. To do this, you'll need 3 field tested facility negatives as well as 7 factory new MP7 anodized navies from the Italy collection as filler. So the trade up is going to be weighted towards us because the contract favors the Nuke skins because they have more possible outcomes. So all of these skins should cost you 32 cents with buy orders, so $3.20 all up for the trade up, and if you get a Pit Viper, you will be whacked pretty hard. However, we have skewed the odds in our favor out here, so most of the time you're going to get a Nuke skin. Now, you'll still lose money on the core breach and the random access, but you'll make a killing on the nuclear garden. It more than outweighs all these losses when you add it up. So the average long-term profit is about 80 cents, and if you're willing to take the risk, this is a great trade-up. My thing is kind of glitched out here, but in a second, you will see why I didn't feel the need to re-record. There we go. Anyway, that's the 5 trade-ups. Now, I'm facing a bit of a problem because I need a really expensive, colourful skin to put on my thumbnail, but it's sort of dishonest if I don't actually trade up for it in this video. So I've got these inputs for an Emperor trade up, and I thought we'd give them a bit of a whirl. So the trade up itself is pretty simple. I'm just combining Incinegators with Xianglus. I won't annotate this because if you're at the point where you're able to do these, you probably don't need my help. You probably shouldn't do them if you need my help. Although I will say the average float is 0.1875. That's fairly important. I got all these skins with buy orders too. That was pretty straightforward, and let's hope I can get an Emperor because I need to green screen that shit for my thumbnail. Close but no cigar. Okay, much better. We're good. Okay, so if you like trade ups, there is a site called Trade Up Hero where you can see a lot more trade ups. I'll link that in the description. Also, a big thank you to my sponsors at SkinBay. SkinBay is a cash out site, but there is much more to this place than just this fish that appears to wear the skulls of its victims as a mask. In particular, it is a marketplace for multiple games. Most importantly, of course, CSGO with a huge range of items on sale. You can buy skins here for a hefty discount compared to the Steam market. It's much better value. The sales fee is only 5% if you put skinbay.com in your username, so it is a really low rate of fees if you're selling, and it supports a full range of crypto as well as PayPal and credit cards, and that includes crypto for withdrawals. So it is a great site. Link is in the description, check it out. Otherwise, that is pretty much it from me. If you enjoyed this vid, please like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.